Hi, my name is Jeana, and it is finally the end of the year. Wow. Today I'm going to be talking about my favorites. I'm pretty sure, like everyone else, my makeup habits have changed because of this tumultuous year, so let's talk about it. Let us start with primers. I have 3. I know, it's a little excessive, but that's the routine I have, and it works great for me. I'm going to talk about the Smashbox Photofinish Primerizer. This product has hyaluronic acid and niacinamide. I just like this to rehydrate the skin, and that's about it. It feels great. Next up is the Hourglass Veil Mineral Primer. This stuff makes my skin look so smooth. I don't know what it is. Sometimes I'll switch between this and the Tatcha Silk Canvas, and I don't know, I just keep going back to this. I like it. And finally, I use the Tatcha Silk Peony for underneath my eyes. I know you could also use like the silk canvas, but for some reason I really like the Silk Peony, and this is a little like sample I got, and I'm pretty sure it's gonna last me quite a while. I also have a second sample that I'm gonna use up, but basically I'm gonna purchase the full thing if I ever run out. It just makes your skin so smooth. This and the Hourglass, they just have different textures that I like, that my face likes, and it makes my skin look poreless. For foundation, I really dabbled into liquid foundations this year, but when I truly think about the times where my makeup looks the best, it is because of the Hourglass Vanish Stick Foundation. Clearly, I like this because I have 2 of them, and they're not cheap. This is going to be a running theme throughout the video. I just happen to really like Hourglass products, and I just think that they were made so well. I have the shade Shell on my face today. I also have Nude. To be honest, I think Shell's a little bit light for me, but it's okay. It just makes your skin look so radiant. It kind of looks like my skin, but better. Yeah, definitely. Depending on how you apply this product, you can get any type of coverage you want. Although I would not recommend like swiping it on your face. I always do little dots. That's just the way I do my makeup. Amazing. Concealer. If you have watched any of my videos this year, you should know that Hourglass made an amazing concealer. I think it's called the Vanish Airbrush Concealer. I have 2 shades. I have the shade Beech and Sepia. Right now I'm wearing the shade Sepia, and it's not a shade that's lighter than Shell because I realize Shell is very white. I feel like when people talk about the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer, they're talking about like a formula like this. It's creamy, it blends out well, it just looks good. I don't know how else to describe it. It is a pretty penny, and I don't like the packaging, but the formula is just so nice. Like, it never creases on me. And I feel like I could tell when concealers crease, especially with the powder I use. Alright, powder. We went on a journey. I wanted to try different powders, but you know what? Hourglass Veil Mineral Powder is the one. It just leaves your skin looking so good. There's no talc in it. It has mica. It just looks like your skin, but better. It gives you like a slight glow, but like most people, your skin isn't just matte all the time. You have like a little radiance, and it gives you that little radiance back into your skin. After your foundation, it's really good. I feel like this also works well with other foundations that I use throughout the year. So it's just great all around. Contour. If you've watched any makeup video I've done on this YouTube channel, you should know that the Shade and Light palette by KVD Beauty is the one. I've had this palette forever actually. I don't know if you could tell. I dip into these 2 shades. I kind of use this palette a lot. I use it every time I do my makeup, and I'm surprised I haven't hit pan on it yet. It has lasted me through several years. I'm sure it's like very expired, but I love it. It's so good. I feel like KVD Beauty does sales quite a bit, so if you can, pick this palette up. It's a good one. I don't think I'm ever gonna buy another contour palette, to be honest. My ride or die. For blush, I felt like this year I kind of dabbled around and tried other blushes like the Patrick Ta, the M Cosmetics. But then recently I tried out this blush again and remembered why I liked it so much. It's the Note Cosmetics Desert Rose blush. It's beautiful. It's on my cheeks today, like all the other products are. It's just the perfect peachy tone for me. Like, it works so well with my undertones. It's just so nice. I try other blushes, but this one just makes me feel like the prettiest. I don't know. I thought I liked those other blushes. Turns out I don't like them as much as this. It's so peachy. It's so nice. For highlighter, this product came back into stock, and I thought it was going to be a permanent item. So I was very happy about that. But turns out I checked their website and it's no longer there, and I'm kind of concerned. It's the Hourglass Metallic Ambient Strobing Lighting Palette. I've had this thing for a long time. The pans are kind of flattening out. I'm a little worried. I kind of wish I bought a backup of this palette when it was restocked this year. To be honest, if it ever goes in stock again, I'm probably gonna buy a backup. And this is a powder product, and I'm buying a backup. It just makes your skin look like so good. It's like the best highlight in the world, to be honest. It makes your skin just kind of look wet, and it's a powder. It's just right. I even convinced a friend to buy this, and I'm sure they're enjoying their metallic journey. It's like not even too metallic. I don't even know how to explain like all the other products in this list. It just makes you look good. Like, I feel like it's a very natural looking highlight, but can also be like beaming. Next up, we're gonna circle back to powders. When I finish my base, I always apply the Ambient Lighting palette by Hourglass onto my face. I don't know if you noticed that there's a trend in my routine, but I like makeup that looks like skin. This, just like the Hourglass Veil powder, it gives you a radiance, but this one kind of like, if you didn't have the powder and you had a matte powder instead, this one would do the job of putting, you know, your radiance back into your skin as well. It just somehow deflects the light in a certain way and kind of like blurs your skin almost. It's kind of odd. I always use this as a finishing powder because it's just so good. So good. Setting spray. Honestly, I just use the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. I'm thinking about changing up my setting sprays because I've used this for a long time, mainly because of the mist. And I realized that it adds a lot of dew back into your skin. I know now Morphe makes like different types of setting sprays, but I feel like it leaves my skin too dewy. So I'm on the market for a new one. I might try the Collab 3-in-1 mister next, but that's what I've been using this year. And since that setting spray adds so much dew back into my skin, then I go in with another powder, the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish Powder. This just blurs out your skin. It makes you look like you have a filter on your skin. My goodness. I watched the video Charlotte Tilbury did with Tati, and Tati included a photo of Charlotte Tilbury herself at, I think it was the Met, and her face looks so airbrushed, and she just said it was just this powder. So I was like, you know what, I gotta pick it up. And she was right. This powder does wonders. I don't apply it all over my face because I like the glow and stuff, but where I do, it makes a good difference. Like, my face looks good. At least I think. I have a meticulous routine for my base, but it just works so well for me. Like, it's the perfect way I like it, and honestly I don't know why I keep trying to change up my products. I should just stick with what I have. Let's talk about the eyes. You all know. The Smashbox 24-hour Photofinish Shadow Primer. It's just the one. I'm gonna always use this, and I feel like it's been at the same level for so long. I've had this one tube forever, and I already have a backup. So I'm like, wow, this thing goes on and on and on. It's a good one. I always set it with the Hourglass powder I have, in case you were wondering. Okay, let's talk about palettes. I feel like this year, every time I went to do my makeup, I always picked a different palette. So this is kind of hard for me. But when I really think about what product I kind of go for, it would have to be the Tati Beauty Texture Neutrals Volume 1 palette. This palette is kind of amazing. I don't know if you could tell, but I reach for this black so often. Like, I have other blacks in my collection, but this one, to be honest, I don't really reach for the top 3 rows. I know, it's kind of crazy. Like I said, I haven't been doing my makeup as often this year, but when I do, I almost always reach for a shade in this palette, mainly the black. It's on my eyes today. I didn't film that because I was having issues, but it's such a good palette. I really want Tati to release another palette, and I think the parent company of Tati Beauty, or at least her manufacturer, is Seed Beauty, which is the same company that runs Colourpop and Kylie Cosmetics, I believe. And let me tell you, this is not just Colourpop amped up. I don't like Colourpop shadows. I'm very particular with my eyeshadows, and Colourpop shadows are not my favorite. That's just what it is. But this, it's like on a whole nother level. You could tell the amount of thought that was put into this palette. So sleek, small enough to carry around, like much smaller than any of the Morphe palettes or anything of that kind of nature. I enjoy this palette a lot. Now, I have a confession to make, and it's the fact that I love sparkly eye topper things. That is my jam. I feel like that's why I gravitate towards you the most, and that's a part of my collection that's been growing quite a bit. I really thought about what I liked this year. Typically, I would use the Stila Magnificent Metals Glitter and Glow liquid eyeshadows, but for some reason this year, I ventured off a little bit and found Artist Couture, their Diamond Lights finishers. I have the shade Golden Hour in my inner corner, and I also have Spotlight Glitz. This is the one I more often use. Last year I saw Mac Daddy do a demo on a live model, and I was sitting like a good distance away, and her eyes just like, oh, it was so amazing. Like once he swiped it on, it was game over. It was like so pretty. Her eyes looked like sequin, and ever since then I had my eyes on this product, and to be honest, I might be getting more. They should release more colors. I truly recommend this for all people. It's nice and shiny. It has like a reflect. It makes your eyes look like so gorgeous. It's amazing. Let's talk about lashes. I always use House of Lashes pretty much. And this year, one of my favorite makeup artists, Patrick Ta, collaborated with them, and he has a beautiful eye for makeup, so I picked them up and the rest was history. The ones I'm currently wearing are the style It's a Look. It's beautiful. I've worn these eyelashes for so long. I used to always wear House of Lashes Iconics or Featherettes, but this style just looks so good. It kind of just lifts my eye. I have so many backups of these. That's how you know. When you buy backups of lashes, it's game over. A quick mention, I always use the same lash glue, Duo, latex free, brush on adhesive. Simple. For mascara, I don't really use mascara all that often. I never really use it on my top eyelashes, but I'm currently trying things out. But for my bottoms, I always use the Wander Beauty Unlashed Volume and Curl Mascara. I don't even know what this is called. It just makes my bottom lashes separate and like look defined. That's all I want in a bottom lash mascara. For eyeliners, we got the M Cosmetics Brush Tip Eyeliner. Classic, beautiful. I use it to cover up my lash band always, to do a wing. I just like it. For my pencil liners, I use the Colourpop liner in the shade Swerve and the Marc Jacobs highliner in the shade Blacquer. They stay really well in the waterline, but they're not really that great when you want to smudge them out. I just think kohl pencils are better for that. If you want something black on your waterline, here are your options. For brows, I actually don't have this product with me right now because I ran out and decided to purchase other things to see like if I could find something better that's cheaper. But honestly, I haven't. This is another thing because of quarantine. I haven't really been filling in my eyebrows. I've just been putting gel in and calling it a day. My favorite brow gel is the Hourglass Brow Shaping Gel. It just does the job. Just goes through your eyebrows and then it just holds them all day. It doesn't feel like crunchy at all. And that's what I like. Right now I'm currently using the Patrick Ta Shaping Wax. And this one I can feel in my eyebrows. Finally! For the lip, there's only 2 products here to share. Before the pandemic, I used to wear like a lot more colorful lipsticks and stuff, as seen in my previous journeys here on YouTube. I just haven't been wearing liquid lipsticks that often because, you know, the mask, and since I'm home more often, it's uncomfortable. So I don't really apply lipstick when I'm at home, mainly for when I go out and stuff. And since I haven't been going out, no more lipstick for me. But what I have been wearing is the M Cosmetics Morning Dew Crystal Lip Gloss in Quartz. This is an amazing formula, folks. It kind of feels like lip balm, but just makes your lips look so shiny. I actually finished a whole thing of lip gloss in this quarantine. It was kind of wild. And I actually have this bottle and 2 more backups because I just use this so often. It feels really good on the lips. It's not sticky. It really just feels like lip balm. And there was this point in time where my lips were cracked and it would heal my lips. This stuff is magic, which is why every time it goes in stock, I kind of buy another one. The fact that I bought so many in just this 1 year and that I'm going through them so quickly, it's kind of like a testimony to how well this product works. For the last item on this list, this is a fairly new item, but it just works so well. It is the Lanolips 101 ointment. I suffer through eczema, especially around my lips. I was struggling with that this year, and once I found this, it was a game changer. You can also apply this like to other parts of your body because it's a multi-use balm. On my eczema spots, it's just so good. This is the peach flavor. I have 3 other versions of this product in different scents / flavors, so it's really good. I never thought there would be a day where I would find a product that would heal my eczema cracks, because they were just so dry on my lips, and I did everything. I did Aquaphor, all of that jazz. Even like topical creams, like the creams I use for eczema, didn't work. But this, it saved my lips. It's amazing. That's about it. I don't know if you got any information from this video. I was just rambling about things I like, but those are my 2020 favorites. I don't anticipate this changing too much in the upcoming year. I'm a creature of habit, and it's always good to use up like what you have. It's like not too much and not too anything out of the ordinary. Like, you've all seen this on my channel. Thanks for joining me on this video and this year. I hope you all have a great holiday season. I hope you all find some good makeup. I hope this video is entertaining. Those are my 2020 favorites. Let me know what your favorites are. My latest video will be there. If you want to subscribe, please subscribe. And I will see you on the next one. Bye.